Welcome to the Fantasy Express Devlog Week 5. Fantasy Express is a role-playing game gone meta with a healthy dose of blocky pixels and plenty of satire. I'm some coding guy, and I develop this live on Twitch from time to time. Sid Meier, legendary game developer, said in a recent interview, "You can put something on the screen pretty quickly that looks like a game. It's not really a game, but it looks like a game." He wasn't kidding. There's a lot of crafting that goes into making a game, and I started this week with getting more serious about playability and less focus on just getting pixels to show up. I started this week off with headshots for speakers, because the prompt to tell who was speaking is small text, and it's not very visual. In the live session on Saturday, we clipped a few headshots from the sprite sheets, blew them up 8 times, and fixed the bane of all pixel art in 2D Godot games, the filter flag. Godot works with textures when drawing on the screen, not exactly with images like a PNG. This is a common way of dealing with a GPU, and Godot automatically imports your images to textures when you add them to your project. The problem for pixel art is, by default, Godot filters and smooths the image that is imported. A good default for textures on 3D objects, but something that quickly washes out the beautiful blocky pixels in a 2D game. The fix is simple. You basically pick the image that's being imported, go to the import settings, uncheck the filter flag, and click re-import. But if you're importing the image in code like I was while I was live coding, you need to pass that flag along to the resource loader, or use a variety of other methods for handling the texture creation yourself. I pushed the changes out to the alpha release channel, since from now on, always be shipping is our style. After a bunch of offline sessions, on Tuesday's live stream, I designed a simple shop for Ria to buy crafting components and other curing goods. We went through a quick sketch of the interface, through roughing it out with some pre-built UI controls, to having it dynamically built by a backing data model of what items were in this shop plus some LRUD controller buttons to choose larger quantities of each item while showing the prices. I cleaned up more of the shop offline to allow using a prefab, or scene in Godot language, to build more items in the shop list inside of a scrolling widget. It's still not connected directly to the vendor NPC, but I left it in yesterday's code push if you press the M key. That's it for your Fantasy Express devlog, and remember to like, subscribe, and all that, and feel free to drop in on the next live session. Details are below in the description. In the meantime, just keep on delivering stuff.